Hey guys, this is Thomas Milder.
And it's your boy, Carson S. Davis.
Coming at you pre-recorded from the
touch.
Opportunity Film Studio. This is going to be our very first episode of Real Talk.
Now, I just wanted to say, when he says Opportunity Film Studio, he means his bedroom.
Anyways, we're going to cut that out. Let's get right into the show. And we're on. Wow. All right. Just so you guys know, this first episode is going to be a shit show. We got a lot of kinks to work out.
We're just playing around. Playing around.
I'm doing all the technical stuff as well as hosting because Carson doesn't do anything, and I have to run everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So
thought I was invited as a guest.
No.
I didn't know I had homework.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
So
millennial.
I guess let's start off with something important.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like you're living in a simulation?
No. Well, have you ever seen The Truman Show?
Yes.
That was actually the first episode of Real Talk.
And it was. Wow, this if I had Real Talk right now, this would be a great transition.
Yeah, it was.
This would be a great transition, but we don't have it. It's on my hard drive.
Sorry.
246 miles away.
How long is the drive to Houston?
246 miles.
Hours.
It's about 3 hours and 38 minutes with.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
With zero to light traffic.
If you don't mind, I'm going to be drinking my Starbucks order while we're talking.
I think everyone listening will mind. So every time you take a drink, I'm going to mute you.
Okay, that's kind of you. I was going to ask you, though, totally not on topic. Did you see Martin Scorsese's The Irishman?
I have not watched it yet.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I probably should have done my homework, actually.
You're in for a treat.
And watched it.
Yeah, you're in for a treat. 3 hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I heard it's long.
It's great, though. You know, they use the de-aging technology. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My dad talked about it last night, and he said it was kind of hard to buy De Niro young because
It was. That was the only flaw I had with the picture.
Yeah, because it's don't fucking say picture like a pretentious.
No, that I prefer picture.
Picture. I know you do.
Okay, picture, movie, film. Rate them in order of.
I think we've done this before, but not on the Real Talk podcast. So here we go.
Okay, when you say we've done this before, I'm bringing in scripted material that will make people enjoy the podcast. So don't break the fourth wall, please.
Okay,
Thomas.
we are actually reading word for word off of a script right now, and I wrote that part in the script.
Okay, all right.
Anyways,
okay.
Am I rating this on like level of pretentiousness?
Just level of overall quality.
Quality?
Mm-hmm.
Like how much I use it?
No.
Just like what the best way to describe a movie is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
film's number one.
Film would be number one.
Yeah. Scorsese
Movie.
uses picture.
Yeah, but Scorsese is like top of the line. Scorsese has privileges that the rest of us don't.
Fair.
You know,
Fair.
if you look at his filmography, he's kind of earned saying picture.
He's done a few decent films.
I don't know I haven't seen your IMDb page yet. But that's probably a good.
That was a low blow.
It's okay. It's all right. One day we'll get there. So I would say probably film, movie, picture.
Fair.
Yeah. Because I know when I'm making a film, I refer to it as a film, and we're gonna mute Carson because he's eating a fucking croissant. So now for the next probably 30 seconds, it's gonna be me talking. But we do have a little surprise for Carson Davis today. Yeah, you can't hear him. He just said yes, but he's S. Davis, Carson S. Davis. Yeah, he's currently chewing, so I'm not gonna turn his mic on. But we do have a little surprise for Carson.
Unmute me, please.
We do have a little surprise for Carson.
They don't want us to win,
and
they mute your mic.
They.
All
right. Anyways, as I've said for 11 times now,
right.
We have a surprise for Carson. I made a little graphic for the Real Talk show. It's gonna go sit on the table. We're not doing video on the podcast yet. We're gonna get in a couple episodes, so y'all won't get to see this, but we'll post it on our Instagram. So
there's an Instagram for this.
Oh, dude, we're making an Instagram. We're gonna make a Facebook, Twitter, Reddit page.
Wow.
We can have people. Dude, that actually might be a good idea.
Reddit, yeah.
If people could send us shit, we could react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna have all that stuff. Y'all can contact us on Twitter.
You know how they say that in Spanish? Twitter.
Okay, stop it. You're gonna get me turned on.
That was odd. Okay, let's
Tweet.
continue.
Twitter.
No, it's Twitter.
Tweet. All right, whatever, dude.
Tuiter.
I don't even care.
Okay, I just learned it the other day. Okay.
All right, shit, dude.
Okay,
Anyways.
but he doesn't mute your own mic when you do that. That's kind of rude.
I'm the goddamn host. So I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, but I'm your
Anyways,
talent.
I made a graphic.
Okay, let's watch it.
You're going to watch a still graphic.
Okay.
All right, let's take a
view
look.
it.
Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
This is just kind of what's going to be on the background of the show.
Okay, I'm worried.
It's what's going to be on the background of the show from now into the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Okay. As I said, we're not doing video yet, but that is to come probably around episode 7 or so. Once we kind of get into once we get into the groove of things. Yeah, I want to do 10 because like everyone does 10.
Yeah, everybody does.
Don't want to do
10.
5 because that's a little bit like
short.
yeah, well, it's a little bit
Okay,
like
Tom,
underachieving. Anyways, let's
get into the graphic.
let's go.
Stop.
I gotta
stop
I
with the
gotta
preface.
turn on the TV. Keep talking so we don't have dead air.
Oh yeah, nobody likes dead air. You know who also doesn't like dead air?
TV
Georgia
is
Man.
turning on. Are you ready for this?
Vizio. I'm
Here
worried.
we go. Here we go.
I'm worried.
Here we go. Come on. Turn on.
HDMI.
Boom. Hold on. It's gonna fix. It's gonna fix. It's crooked. It's crooked right now. Come on. Fix, dude. Oh my God. This is. There we go. Look at that. So it's me holding a camera, and I'm really big.
Yeah,
It's a really good
and
picture
you got
of
a
me.
bad picture of me.
And it says "Real Talk" on the left side with Carson's gigantic head being the letter A.
But it looks more like an O.
It's Real Talk. It's Real Talk. Yeah, I mean,
Thomas-
I didn't really know where to
Thomas-
put you. I just kind of felt
Thomas-
like I had to put you in there.
Thomas.
Huh?
I was just gonna say I really enjoyed that graphic.
All right, and moving on. That's the end of the graphic segment. Look at that. We're 7 minutes in already. We're killing it. And we're going to mute Carson again because he's taking a bite of... What did you get?
I got a croissant.
Okay, so I was right. It is a croissant. Yeah, no, you're muted. It's okay. It's all right. Just take your time. Eat your croissant. But I guess...
Just for 1 second. I'm hungry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well... Oh, my God. So I guess we could kind of give the audience, those who don't know, a little bit of background.
What audience?
Well, we don't have one yet, but one day they're gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
So
I noticed how you gave yourself. Excuse me. Sorry, laryngitis. I'm sorry, but I noticed you gave yourself the blue mic, and I got the red mic. Is that supposed to resemble some kind of Star Wars?
Yeah, it is.
I'm the dark side, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. You may
Anyways,
continue.
moving on from that horrible 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was kind of a
We
bad
did
thing.
introduce the podcast. No, we didn't actually.
Yeah, it's called Real Talk.
Yeah, this podcast is called Real Talk. Basically,
Not with an A, it's 2 E's in real. Like a movie
yeah,
reel.
real, like REEL. Because it's created that way. And basically the idea is we can come on here. See, I'm a director / filmmaker / crew member. I work a lot as a grip, or I used to. I think I've retired from that line of work.
And I'm an actor. So it's kind of a nice pairing. We have your
Yeah.
amateur director, amateur
so,
actor.
yeah, you can...
I guess, yeah, amateur is the right word.
Yeah, so you guys can get a front row seat on that little actor-director relationship, how actors and directors work
I
together.
think I just got a crumb on this mic from the croissant.
That's good. That's good. It's okay.
Thanks.
You just owe me $200.
Okay.
Yeah. But get a little sneak peek, front row seats to how a director directs, how an actor acts, stuff like that. We're both pretty, I'd say, knowledgeable about the film industry. We got lots of opinions on movies, actors, directors, filmmakers, and just people in general.
Hey,
you
Thomas,
guys.
You ever seen Interstellar?
Dude, I love Interstellar.
I know you do. That's
We
why
were
I
gonna
asked.
do episode 2 of Real Talk on Interstellar, not the podcast.
I thought we did.
Well, remember you were mad at me because I never edited it?
Yeah, I knew we filmed it.
Yeah, we did. But I actually looked at the footage recently and it was god awful. So maybe we could do that. Like a episode 2. Yeah.
Sweet.
No, Interstellar is one of my favorite movies. I was thinking about doing like a Thomas's top 10 movies of the 2010s.
That's interesting because
know?
we're exiting the 2010s now.
I know.
We're going into 2020.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now is a perfect time to make that
Isn't
call.
2020 such a futuristic number?
Yeah, 2020 seems like this is the year that like shit happens. Like either nuclear war breaks out or cars start flying.
Yeah, something's got to give.
Something big's gonna happen. Maybe we go to Mars. Probably not.
No.
Probably not. I think Elon Musk says that's like 2023.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't wait, dude.
You know, I think when they give those release dates like 5 years ahead, they're not going to do it.
I think they do because I think I watched a interview with Elon Musk.
I finished my croissant is what I was
All right,
gonna say.
good. I watched the Elon Musk interview. It was him and a couple employees at SpaceX. I'll see if I can find it. I'll post a link. But
Yeah, please do.
the SpaceX employees being interviewed were like, yeah, the prediction was like 2023, but honestly, at the pace we're moving, it could be a lot sooner.
Wow. So
They're
they got
ahead.
some
I mean,
smarties. So.
I follow Elon Musk on Twitter. And
Yeah, me
he
too.
was-
He posts a
was
lot of
like-
memes.
Yeah, he's a kind of a meme lord.
Yeah, he is.
But
I guess when you have that much
I remember
money.
when he posted kind of the rendering. He's like, "This is what Starship is gonna look like." Remember?
Yeah,
And it
I
was
remember
like
that.
what those Mars rocket's gonna look like.
Yeah.
And then like 3 months later, they had like a built prototype,
Yeah.
and it was insane.
So speaking of Elon Musk and his vehicle automotive company, Tesla, how did you feel about the Cybertruck?
Honestly,
I think it's kind of cool.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I do think it's kind of ugly, but I think that our opinions will kind of change on that, you know? Because
See, I think compared to modern cars, it's ugly, but I think it's ugly in a good way.
I think it's exactly what we need because it's like if you saw that in the background of Blade Runner, you wouldn't think twice. But yeah, whatever. It's the
exactly.
future. That's
Exactly.
what cars are going to look like.
Yeah.
And as we said, 2020, big year.
Yeah.
I think they're not out yet, but they have that one. When did they say that? 2021? Is that when they come out? Maybe 2020.
End of 2021 or 2.
Oh, okay. So we got a couple years.
Yeah, but you can actually lay down your down payment of $100.
Down payment?
Yeah.
Of $100?
Yeah, you
How
know,
far?
okay.
It's 40 grand.
shockingly, it's only 40 grand.
40
I mean,
grand.
that's a high number, but like compared to
I mean,
the other
but
Tesla
you can-
cars.
No, but I mean, like that's how much a brand new like Ford Raptor is.
Yeah.
40. I mean, that's what's awesome about it is that you can
It's-
you can get this car for the same price as a brand new comparable car
Yeah.
or truck. But you look like
A boss.
a boss driving down the road,
Like, yeah.
and there's nothing on the inside.
Yeah, now I don't know if they do payment plans.
They probably will. I mean,
Yeah, I
I think
mean-
they do on
Oh, they
the
do.
current Teslas. I mean, I don't know. I'm not balling. I don't.
Yeah, I don't have
I
any
mean, I'm
money.
doing
I
a,
think I
I'm
have
doing a
$2.
podcast in my childhood bedroom right now, so I'm not exactly balling. But
We are
I
in
think
your childhood bedroom. Huh.
so. I used to drive a truck,
I'm aware.
and
You want to tell that story?
of how I got a truck.
No, of when you had to take some kid you didn't know home, pressed on the brakes.
What are you talking about?
So Thomas told me this story one time where he was going to our my mom's texting me.
Oh, that's great. That's gonna look really
Hey,
good on this.
my mom just texted, "Is it okay to call now?" So can she
If
call?
she wants to call live into the podcast, she can. Hold on. Connect to Bluetooth first. Hold on. I want to actually do this.
Hold on. I'm on a podcast with Thomas.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Do you wanna phone in?
Interview your mom.
So how was it like birthing me?
Was Carson an easy child? What's that surgery like where like when the baby's being born?
C-section.
No, not that surgery. It's a different one. It's like where the baby is like coming out and it rips a hole, like it basically rips between the vagina and the anus.
Yeah, I hope you cut this part out. I'm very uncomfortable here.
It's a starts with an E.
Yeah, let's just end this. Just cut this part out.
Yeah, I don't know.
My mom said, "Ha ha, what's the topic and the name of the podcast?"
Say the topic is that thing where your vagina rips into your anus.
Please stop. Please.
And the name of the podcast is Real Talk. So really nothing is right in the world.
I
right now.
told her topic, semicolon, everything.
Why a semicolon? Dead air.
She said she loves it.
All right. Everything.
Do you want to phone in?
Oh, hold on. We gotta connect your phone to Bluetooth really quick. So let's do that.
My phone, my Bluetooth is on.
All right. So now go into your Bluetooth settings.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is just great content, guys. Y'all are getting.
They're just
getting the best.
on the edge of their seats here. About to talk to my mother.
All right. Now you should see Rode Procaster in there, and just click on that.
I do see Rodecaster Pro.
Rodecaster Pro. That's what it is.
Yeah, so please know the name of your products before
All right.
you.
There we go. Carson's Whoa. Hold on. What does that say? Carsonias
I don't know. What that
iPhone.
says.
There's an NEA in it, dude.
No.
I think.
No.
I don't know. It went away. But Carson's white. He's not. He doesn't speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish?
Sí.
See? Yeah,
Sí.
you said that's so. You said that like a hick, dude.
Yo puedo hablar español un poco.
Yeah, I understood what that meant.
No, there is no ñ.
What was it? It
En mi
said
nombre de
Carsonas.
Móvil.
What?
It's just Carson's iPhone.
Oh my god.
Goober.
All right.
My mom said, I'll try FaceTiming you later. I love you. Have fun. Hey, Mom, love you
Okay.
too.
Just so you know, if she tries FaceTiming her in the podcast, it won't come through the mic, so she has to call.
Yeah, and I don't think she thinks I'm about to call her on the podcast.
Because that would be great. if we could call Carson's mom on episode 1. Definitely some.
So, like, is
what? What do you? Don't play copyrighted music.
Sorry.
What is that?
It was Drake.
No, we're not doing that.
What about?
We can't play any music.
I
We
can't
can
play-
play music from Epidemic Sound, and that's it. And we can
So, I can't do this?
no, we
Okay.
can't do that. Turn
It's
that
a
off.
nice song.
I understand it's a
lovely.
nice song, but
Mariah
also
Carey,
it's
hey,
copyrighted.
Mariah Carey. I know it's copyrighted, but I just
This is our formal.
your
we're
art.
asking for
Yeah,
permission.
your art needs to be shared with the world. Don't take it out on me. I'm just trying to.
We're begging you.
Yeah. Let's see who I could call here.
I think I'm gonna disconnect your phone. Wait, hold on. I'm curious who we're gonna call.
I could call. Contacts.
This is A1 content, guys.
Yeah. This is Carson's
Tune-
contact. Do you know that?
tune
Why do
in.
I have four. I have four contacts for Hallie Bruyette. Why?
Hallie Bruyette is our Opportunity Films writer.
Yeah, she is a writer here.
So if you've seen our short films, such as No Witness, she wrote that. She also was executive producer on that. She wrote Third Time's a Charm, which is a film we did for like a UIL competition a couple years ago. That one's a favorite of mine.
I could call my grandmother.
Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she would say something.
No, but
Yeah.
eventually, like if we do this live, we could take calls.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You know, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Or
Should I call my mom?
nah.
Okay.
We'll,
I think it
we'll
might be a
plan
little
ahead.
awkward.
Yeah, I would.
You don't want to put somebody in that situation.
Like, hey,
Improvisational.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be like, "Hey, Carson's mom,
You're live.
You're live. Don't worry. There's only like one person listening, and it's me when I'm editing this."
Yeah.
Which really, there's not gonna be a lot of editing. Y'all are getting the real
You're
100%.
getting it raw.
Yeah, you're getting it raw. All right, watch your levels. I don't have the
sorry.
compressor turned on.
Sorry.
But anyways, you know what else we can do? We got a couple buttons.
Do you have the air horn?
No, but I
think
probably
you need to put
I
that in
should
there.
get that.
Yeah.
So we got the theme, which I don't know.
I
just kind of wanted that for episode 1 because it's like hell yeah.
You know
here
what
we
it sounds
go.
like? It sounds like a Pink song.
Pink.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
That was all right.
kind of.
Anyway, Jesus, why did we go straight to that one?
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's what it reminds me of.
the
Okay.
second button, the orange button, got some booing.
That's sweet. That's
yeah.
sweet.
We've also got applause.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of these just came default on the board. So
Okay.
as we get sound bites as we go, I'll take
Yeah.
them from the podcast and put them in here.
You should do one where it's like, it's your boy.
I'll just take that and I'll program it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
play, it's your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do that like the radio shit. Like,
It's your boy.
like, yeah, exactly.
You know?
I can get that. That'll just be our podcast.
Congratulations, you're talking to me. Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, episode 2. Donald Trump is actually joining us.
Yeah.
The green button. Sad trombone.
Oh,
We got for all those stupid puns.
that's for when jokes occur.
Anyways, moving on. Spooky. So I should have played that when we were talking about living in a simulation, like Truman Show.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I feel like we have no content so far.
Yeah, no, we're not really talking about much. Don't strum that. The microphone's broken. Stop touching the rubber band. Here, we got this. That's a rough one.
I can't tell if that's chairs squeaking or an insect.
It's crickets.
Aw.
He says, "Aw." Anyways, we should talk about something.
Yeah, we need to.
Let's talk about
Maybe a
all right.
reaction video.
Carson.
You went Twitter digging.
What was your first impression of me? I met you in chemistry, my senior year. I walked into class, and there he was. I met him that morning in Jagged TV.
Yeah.
And I walked into class, and I was like, hey, that's the only guy that I know in here.
Me as well. That was my thought as well. However, it was a sophomore class, and you were a senior. So I found that to be a little out of place.
I was a fucking dumbass, dude. I mean, it's not that I didn't fail any of the other classes. I just
He did
almost,
have a 13 in that class.
No, I didn't. I did not have a 13. I never made it that low.
At one point he did.
Maybe because that was like the only grade I had so far for that term. We'll see.
That was a toasted white chocolate mocha.
And that's a wrap on that.
I'm gonna take a picture of this because I find it to be funny.
Okay. But yeah, no, I was a fucking terrible student. I paid Carson a couple times to do my UT quests.
Did you
online
pay me?
homework. I think I did.
Like $3 or something.
Yeah, no, I think I gave you like $20 one time in Mayo's class.
Really?
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear us reference Mayo a couple times. She's
Yeah,
our
Mayo
audio
is-
visual teacher.
Yeah. I don't know what she's up to now. I miss her.
Dude,
though.
no, she left. She just
Yeah,
dipped.
she
She
yoded.
she wasn't having it there at that school, which
Yeah.
I totally understand. I wasn't having it there either. And she left. She's
I
probably
hope
she's
thriving.
probably off in like Switzerland.
Yeah,
or
she's
like
probably at like Turks
like
and Caicos. or
Norway doing some sort of travel blog or
something.
something.
Yeah, she's the goat. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I did think about her recently. I was at Universal Studios
Yeah.
like 2 Saturdays ago.
Have you ever been to DIF?
Diff?
Dallas International Film Festival?
Oh, I knew that. No, I have not. Did you go?
I did.
And how was it?
It was good.
Did you see some? I feel like you're not being real.
You went to DIF, Thomas.
I didn't go to Diff.
Yes, you did.
I didn't go to Diff, dude. I have never been to like a film festival.
You went to DIF
That's why I
with Georgia
picked
Mayo
Diff?
and Jacket
Oh.
TV.
Oh. Yeah, but that wasn't really Diff. That was just like a workshop.
It was DIF. Whether you want to,
It was a
whether you
Diff
like it or not.
hosted workshop
Hey,
for young filmmakers.
and it was bad.
Yeah, it was not good. I did not learn anything.
Why
Although
is there
they
a
did teach us
crease
some
in
stuff
this?
about distribution that I thought was pretty interesting.
Check one.
No, it works. It
Okay,
works.
I was just making
We've
sure.
been going for 23 minutes now. It works.
Really,
Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
I feel like this podcast has zero content. They're just hearing me and you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of just a we're gonna kick it off.
Yeah, this is just kind of like
Listen to us ramble.
we might ought to do 5 episodes today, each an hour and 10 minutes long.
5 episodes.
Yeah, 5.
Wow. Well, we have nothing prepared, so I don't know how we can do that.
Yeah.
But we are getting a third microphone over the next month or so we will be able to have guests on the show.
Now the guests better get my rubber band held microphone because I want the nice one.
Well, I'm getting a replacement, so the rubber band is not going to be on there long.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I gave
That's
the janky microphone to the Jew. He's not Jewish. He might be Jewish.
I think that was not politically correct.
It's
So
okay.
I'm just gonna
This
move on.
podcast is not going to be politically correct. So if you're a politically correct person, hey, fuck off.
I'm politically correct.
Well,
I just think it's only fair.
to who?
Society.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
This is content. Here we go. No, yesterday I was okay. We don't need that.
Okay, I'll
We
stop.
don't need this. You know what we could do?
You want to do some reaction videos?
Okay, you know what? here, let's talk about chemistry. So I had a horrible grade in that class, right? And
Yeah,
it
very
comes,
bad.
it's my senior year, so I need this credit. If I don't get this credit, I don't graduate on
He doesn't
time.
graduate, ladies and gentlemen.
On time. I'll still graduate, but I just won't graduate like on time. I graduate like a month later. But anyways, high stakes here, right? So we're pretty good. We're probably the class favorites.
Yeah. Oh,
Me
yeah.
because she thought I was funny. You because you actually did your work.
Yeah, and we were kind of a tag team.
We were a tag team.
Yeah.
So like when I didn't do my work, you did. When you
Yeah.
did your work, I didn't. Type of thing. But yeah, it was bad. And so it got to the point where I had no time left and there's no possible way I could make up this grade. So I said, hey, Coach Bros, what if we made a video? A rewind video. I'm just kidding. Do you want YouTube rewind?
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
What if we made a video so I could get some credit back? So we came up with Chemistry Corner. It was basically a review video, but we took our own spin on it.
We took
and
some
made
creative liberties.
made it pretty fucking stupid. But you know what? I say to hell with the copyright thing. I think it's gonna be fine because I did put copyrighted music in this. So we called it Chemistry Corner, and the opening scene is
It's a what's the word? Oh yeah, it's a cinematic masterpiece.
yeah, and it's I don't know if y'all have seen The Theory of Everything.
With Eddie Redmayne.
Eddie Redmayne and what's the girl?
Oh.
Oh shoot, now I'm sexist.
See, this isn't correct. The Theory.
Felicity Jones.
Yes.
Felicity
yes.
Jones.
Nice.
That's who it was.
Nice save.
But yeah, it's a great movie. But
you know who
there's
else
a
is in
scene
that?
where he's trying to figure out an equation. He's trying to like come up with his thesis or something, right? He's on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
And it's a cinematic masterpiece of a sequence. And so we kind of mocked that whenever we did this. So we're gonna kind of react to it. And I'll post the link. Oh, there is copyrighted material here. Look at this. This is what this is for.
Oh, see, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
Thomas.
exactly. So we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna give you guys a little bit of backstory and reaction as we go. Are you ready, kids? Say aye, aye, Captain.
No.
All right, here we go. Oh, let's go full screen. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
You can just press F to not only pay respects, but to also make it full screen.
Think the bus driver.
Wow, look at that. The chalk dust.
Yeah, this was filmed with nothing but a handheld DSLR.
Those little trapezoid cones were a nice touch.
Yeah, he just drew a bunch of gibberish on the board. He
What
said,
is
"What is
molarity?"
molarity?" Yeah, those cones were a nice touch. Those would look good.
Yeah.
Although, if this was a real scientist,
Yeah. It'd be a little bit
this
more
guy
than
doesn't
that.
know what he's doing.
Yeah, no.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause right there.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
What?
It was smooth at the beginning, and then the music kind of picked up pace.
Yeah.
And we switched to handheld, or we
Nice.
switched to like kind of shaky.
Nice.
So it was all. Anyways, I thought that was a nice
That
touch.
that was actually the hardest part as an actor,
What?
was to write all that down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the tear that comes later in it.
No.
Dang. And this was.
Because
You were young, and how old were you when we did this?
Oh, I was little. I
You were
was
like 9.
sophomore.
You're like 9, probably. Younger?
No, that was probably
Anyways.
I was probably 13 or 14.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, no, I'm
you weren't.
7.
You weren't 13.
17. I was probably 15.
15.
15.
Yeah, because you weren't driving. Are you still driving now?
No, no.
Anyways,
Hey, I am gonna. Thomas, this is for you.
what is this?
You
Oh, he's
never
pulling
thought
out
I
his
would do
wallet.
it. You never thought I'd do it. I did get it though.
Oh, you got your license.
I got the license.
Provisional driver's license. His driver's license number
No,
is...
that
I'm
you
just
don't gotta
kidding.
go that far.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's continue. I basically tried to like almost shot for shot recreate the Theory of Everything scene.
Yeah.
Because I was a little curious if anyone would get it. I don't think anyone did.
No, but you
That
did
class
use the
was-
music.
Yeah.
Now I will say this though, we must acknowledge the fallen soldier who sat for 4 hours
Georgia
whilst
May.
filming this.
we were
She had
there
nothing to do with
probably-
it.
Yeah, no.
Nothing to do with it. She did it out of the spirit of her own good heart.
Exactly. So our audio video teacher Mayo, actually just we needed like supervision to be filming in this classroom after hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to get a teacher, and she was the only person that would like want to do it. And so this poor lady sat in the background doing nothing but sitting in a chair, like probably just grading papers. I don't even think she was doing that.
No, she didn't.
She didn't great shit.
If I took my shoes off right now, would that be odd?
I mean, you should have done that before we started. Now, it's odd that you mentioned it. If you had just kind of done it.
That's why I said it.
We're going to talk about your shoes in a little bit.
Yeah.
Carson, I don't know if y'all know this, but Carson's a hype beast.
No, I'm not.
He's wearing a mustard yellow sweater and shoes. What shoes are you wearing right now?
Shoes.
No, what are they called?
They're Pharrell human races. Okay?
Exactly. All right, we're going to get into that later.
Yeah, okay.
Pharrell human races.
We were very scatterbrained here.
Yeah, anyways. Moving on. And then the wig.
The wig.
The wig comes in. So we don't want to show him aging, but he basically goes from being 14 to 14 in a wig. It's just so stupid. I think it was a Marilyn Monroe wig we got off.
No, it was an Einstein wig.
Einstein?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was.
No,
it was like a judge wig.
Yeah.
It was a judge.
Like a magistrate.
Yeah, it was like a judge wig that we got from like Party City.
Yeah.
And we just threw it
was
on
behind
in
a
the middle of
computer.
these shots. Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, the blinds for no. Who's watching me?
Why am I?
No one can see this top secret shit that I'm working on.
I ruined
Broke
that
that marker.
Nice still frame.
The coffee that was left over from when we wrote this thing.
Yeah,
we spent
yeah.
6 hours in a, Starbucks.
Nice place
writing
where you
this.
stopped that.
What a great frame.
Yeah, what a good one.
Yeah, no.
I think that Casio
Did you
electronic watch is time period too.
Yeah, it's vintage.
Yeah.
No. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah. We sat in Starbucks for 6 hours. Yeah, I think we had about a coffee an hour. We were fucking wired, dude.
Yeah, we were wired.
I need to find that script because I think we had some like gems in there that you wouldn't pick up from watching it. That were just kind of like in the descriptions.
I think this opening scene was like 3 pages long.
Probably. It's just no dialogue, just all descriptions.
Yeah.
I know there's one line. I've done it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. The tear.
Beautiful.
The tear.
Beautiful.
Defeated. Dude, your voice has changed so much.
I've done it.
I wish I could pitch up your voice right now.
Yeah.
I'm not that talented.
M equals mole over L.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Dude, I edited
this. Is a career-defining picture.
Listen to this riser. Chemistry corner.
Yeah. Look. No. You got to go to the intro. This is stupid.
Dude, you look like a baby. All right, there's a cork board. It says molarity, ? Exclamation point, and then a picture of a mole, an actual
like
mole.
the animal.
All connected by red yarn.
Yeah.
Hey, all you chemists. It's your boy, Carson Davis. Did you know you have a test in a couple of days? Well, I wouldn't want you to fail that. So Thomas and I created a review
Carson.
video to help all you struggling chemists
Yeah, we
and
sound the same.
stoichiometrists out. Let's start with molarity.
Molarity!
Molarity is truly a beautiful thing. It's based off the most fierce and prestigious mammal of them all. The mole.
I broke that board.
Dude, he smacked the. Dude, you look so smug. You're like, I can't believe you guys don't know this.
Yeah.
We're about to get so many extra test points for this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Because that's a funny part of the story. I think that's the best part.
Thomas, I just wanted you to know that this picture I put on my resume.
That picture? Oh, you're saying picture as in the
film,
worst
picture,
way
movie.
to say movie.
It's actually the most prestigious, but
Pretentious.
all right.
Picture. You can say picture if you're Spielberg or Martin Scorsese.
Okay. Can Denzel Washington say picture?
No. Denzel Washington. I don't think actors can say picture. I think that's honestly a writer-director thing.
But what? Okay. Well, what if Denzel Washington wrote a movie that he starred in? Could he say picture?
I think you have to direct a certain amount of movies before you can say picture.
Denzel Washington directed Fences with Viola Davis and himself.
I've
Can he say
seen
picture?
it. I've seen
Can
it.
he say picture?
I don't think so. I think you got to make a movie that's considered a classic.
That is August
Fences-
Wilson. August Wilson.
Fences is not going to be something we look back on in like 20 years and be like, oh, dude, Fences, such a
Yeah,
classic.
it will.
Takes me back.
It's a play. It will. It's a play.
things like classics. E.T. I'm like, oh God, E.T. What a classic. Indiana Jones, classic.
What about The Big Lebowski?
Big Lebowski, yeah, classic.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's freaking
It's a great movie.
gold.
All classics. All those directors, they can say picture. Have you directed anything? Moving on.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he put a hole in the cork board with his fucking stick thing.
By definition, molarity is the concentration.
I just started reading off the script.
Y'all are gonna get so educated.
Of solute per liter of solution.
You're just
In
reading
other
straight off the
words,
script. You're not even like trying.
It's M equals mole.
Just reuse the same shot right there.
If you're still
Yeah, just
confused
great
on the
editing.
equation, check out the following chart.
So just to keep you guys in the loop, I'm gonna read this entire chart.
Please don't.
I'm not. I'm not. It's just a stupid
about
chart that we were
molarity.
required to include.
Oh, pause. I just while we're here, since this podcast is more of a discussion, you done?
Yeah.
All I was gonna say was, Thomas, we filmed this like 2 days before it was due.
I
Thomas stayed up all night.
I didn't sleep. I didn't wink. I didn't.
He showed me all the Red Bulls he had drank. He stayed up all night editing
It was
this.
Monsters.
Monsters?
I'm not a Red Bull guy.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I cranked this. I think that's the hardest I've worked on anything. It's so sad too.
It's sad that I didn't get PhD in stoichiometry.
Stoichiometry. Yeah, you should. You should still try. It's not too late.
Yeah.
You haven't graduated yet.
Yeah.
Now to make sure you've mastered molarity, what is the equation and definition of the previous subject?
She actually taught
Cue
here.
Jeopardy music.
She would pause the thing and actually.
Yeah,
ask
she
the
paused
class.
it, and so she actually did use this as a
Yeah,
review video.
yeah.
She showed it to every one of her classes.
I like how you put a 30-second timer and it was only on for 4 seconds.
Yeah, we don't have time for that shit.
Yeah.
We gotta keep their attention. This video would be long if we kept the whole 30 seconds. Yeah, it stops at 7 seconds.
and things of that nature.
Solutions.
Lemon milk.
And things of that nature. Oh, dude, lemon milk, the best font in existence.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Lemon milk.
A
Oh,
solution.
hey, pause. Remember the movie Dark Waters? I want to talk about that.
Dark waters.
Yeah.
Made of 2 or more different substances. Examples may include salt water, Dr. Pepper, and
Salt Bae.
Oh, Salt Bae is in
is
there.
a chemical property referring to the ability for a given substance, the solute, to dissolve.
I like how I'm the
in solvent.
professor and I don't even know the information.
Yeah, you're just reading it off of the review or
Yeah.
the script.
Dr. Carson, I really want to be a chemist.
This is my
when I grow
favorite
up,
part.
but-
Hold on.
Great
Hold on. I forgot about this part. I fucking forgot about this part. Hold on. Don't say anything. They got to hear this.
And a solvent. Also, did
This
you
is
know
my cameo.
solvents dissolve a solute to make a solution?
Dr. Carson, I really want to be a chemist when I grow up, but I'm curious. What's the difference between a solvent and a solute?
That's a great pregunta, Timothy.
He is fluent in Spanish, dude. He speaks Spanish. That's a great pregunta, Timothy. My name's not Timothy, but I think that was it my idea
Yeah,
to
it
say
was your
Timothy?
idea. It
It's like, oh, dude,
No.
that'd be funny if you call me
No,
Timothy.
I think you came up with pregunta,
Pregunta,
and
you
I
said
came Timothy.
Yeah, hey, that'd be funny if you just said pregunta.
Yeah.
God, so fucking stupid, dude. Dude,
Hey, it got laughs.
I
It
was,
got laughs.
It did get laughs.
Because like
Dude.
in sophomore, you're still required to take Spanish, so that was like that's why we put it in there.
Yeah. And that was a sophomore class. I was just a senior. I was the biggest dumbass. in it.
Solute is a substance that can be dissolved into another. It can be a solid, liquid,
Or gas.
And
3
it must
cuts,
be able to
progressively
mix with the
tighter.
solvent. Now, on the other hand, a solvent is a substance that dissolves the solute. It can be a liquid or a gas,
But it cannot be a solution.
An
Oh.
example of a solvent
Hey, Carson, what's a solution?
Oh, this is helpful tip alert.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. This is important.
gas, but it cannot be a solvent.
I think she
An
laughed at
example
this.
Of a
Yeah.
solvent would be. What's that I hear? Helpful tip alert? Remember this on
That's
your
classic.
test. Like dissolves like.
Helpful
Make
tip
sure
alert. We
you
should have
use
like
your
3 in
solvent
there.
compound
Make it a
with
recurring thing.
water on your formula
Like rule of
chart.
3 in
Wow.
comedy.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. Now to make sure you've mastered soluble.
Wow. Wow. That was unexpected.
That needs to be a soundbite.
Wow. That was, dude, it does. All right. Write that down. Write that down right now. We'll make it a soundbite. I wish I had someone else here like helping me.
You need like a PA.
Here. What did it say? Wow.
That
That was unexpected. He's typing. I don't know if you're actually typing anything.
Yeah, wow, that was unexpected soundbite.
All right, good. Continuing.
Here's a quick question for you. A single glass of Kool-Aid consists of 51% water and 49% Kool-Aid mixture. Can you tell me which one is the solute and which one is the solvent?
I like
That's
that.
right.
I like that the noise in the background that just kind of stops for a second. And let the music play. Great dialogue editing on my part.
Thank you.
The solvent is water and the solute is Kool-Aid. Now it's
thanks.
time for the miscellaneous section, which features a wide variety of chemical terms.
Dude, you were so excited. A wide variety of chemical terms. Yes, this is my favorite part. I love chemical terms.
Let's jump right in with dilution.
Dilution.
The chemical equation for dilution is
M1V1 equals M2V2.
Another chart. Another helpful chart.
Yeah.
Now let's learn the three
So much better than I
definitions of
remember it.
saturation. Make sure you know all three of these definitions. Unsaturated is below the maximum.
Subscribe.
Saturated is at
Thomas
maximum
Milder.
level and supersaturated above the maximum level. Although we have
Lemon
already
milk.
discussed solubility, did you know there are three factors that affect it? The factors that affect
Okay.
solubility are temperature,
Temperature?
pressure, and the nature of a solvent or solute.
Oh, dude. So this song I took from the ending of The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
the credits hit?
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of my favorite credits hits of all time.
Yeah, that's a
Because
great
it's such-
movie, too.
Dude, again, Scorsese?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, he's
My
a
God.
legend.
Yeah, but I watched that ending just by itself sometimes because the way the credits hit, it's the perfect song for the
Yeah,
ending
it
of
is.
that.
It is.
Because it's such an intense movie.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you're just like, oh, a little bit of Compiano.
Yeah,
music.
remember when he eats the goldfish?
Yeah, I did that.
You know that really
I
happened?
ate bitch fish.
No, you did not.
I'm lying. All right.
I
Now
was
it's
thinking
time
this.
for
Is
the
she still
third
alive?
and
Bitch fish?
Yeah.
Did you say she?
He, whatever.
Well, you
They?
just assume it's a bitch. It's a she.
No, I just, just assumed.
Dude, you get so concerned. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna get canceled. All right, let's continue. No, he's dead.
final assessment. Which one of the following represents the dilated solution?
Dilated?
Diluted.
It's diluted.
Dude, it's dilated. You're fucking giving birth. You're 10 centimeters dilated. It's time.
Correct. It's the one with the least molecules in it. Now, class, all
Here we
that
go.
I'm giving you
Here we
has
go.
a lot of content with you. You still need to make sure to study everything that's in your notes.
Hold on, this bothers me so much. This part. You
Yeah,
go. This is the last and
finer.
first.
Oh, yeah. That was so bad.
It's first and last. We should have done a second take. We're still
Yeah.
kind of stupid. I think we're just excited to
think we
get
got
out of there.
tired, yeah.
It was hot in there.
I think we felt bad for Mayo.
Yeah, we wanted to get out of there. I think
Yeah.
we were there
And
for like
this was
2.5
a long
hours.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did quite a few takes of this, and every single one of them sucked.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to the last
And first.
episode of Chemistry.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
I love that song.
And then you did the Supreme
And then we did the
logos.
Supreme credits, dude.
Hey, Thomas.
Oh, dude, he's got a Supreme sticker
Yeah, I do.
on his. How much you pay for that?
I just bought it like when I.
$86.
No, I didn't buy that for money. I got a shirt from them, I think.
Well, then that's a great transition into your shoes.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyways, first let's wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Not the podcast, but this topic.
We're only 45 minutes in.
43,
It's
19.
going by fast.
It
I kind
is.
of wish we could do more.
We could if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We can
this
do
is
whatever we
editing.
want, dude.
Yeah, we literally, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways.
I don't have homework today, so we're good.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Just like, put your Starbucks bag down. We're not doing that.
Do you have any Cokes?
Yeah, I do, but we can't really get one. Actually, we could probably take a break.
You want to? Just take a little intermission?
Yeah, hold on.
Just play some elevator music? Okay,
Hold
let's
on.
finish this. Yeah. Okay.
In a second. So, the result of this video.
Yeah.
I got a lot more credit for it
Than
you did.
And I starred in the show.
Not credit as in like, oh, good job credit.
No, we're like
I'm talking about
curriculum.
class credit. I got so at our school, a test grade was 70% of your overall grade. I got 2 100 test grades for free for making this.
Now, to be fair, I had like an 95 in this class
Yeah, I
already,
mean, you
so
didn't-
it's like I didn't really need it.
You didn't really need it,
She gave me a 100 daily grade.
which is 30%.
But it's also like I don't really mind it because I didn't need it. You needed it, and I
Right.
just had a good time doing
right,
it.
but I remember you were like, well, what the hell?
It was more like a matter of principle, though.
Yeah,
like
because
I put.
I specifically remember you having like a 94 and you were upset that it wasn't 100.
Yeah, exactly.
You were that kid.
Well, it was just like in that class, it was so easy, and it's like I
Yeah.
put in this work, and it's like give me
Yeah.
the 2 100s too, fam.
Because wasn't always on Mayo's good side, but I was kind of her go-to.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Mayo. Like,
in Mayo's
I don't
class?
think Mayo put people on a good side. There was only a bad side. Like she had you
It
on the
was
bad
like
side.
you're on
Like,
the
if
bad
you weren't
side
on the
or you're
bad
not
side,
on
you
the
were
bad
you were
side.
clear. Yeah.
But so I was not on the bad side, but
Yeah.
I was kind of her go-to because I was the director, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. That doesn't make me better than anyone else, obviously.
Well,
it just
it
means
kind
that
of
I kind
does.
of ran the show.
Yeah, you did.
And so I was on good terms with Mayo, and then I specifically remember you had like a 98 in there or something, and then you were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, can you talk to Mayo?" And you like be like, "Hey, give Carson 100 this 6 weeks."
And it happened.
And I was like, "I'll see what I can do."
And it happened.
And
and
she
it,
did
and
it.
it happened.
And she
and
did
it
it.
happened. Yeah.
So if y'all need a boost,
Hey, and also let's not forget when she gave me a 0 one day, and I don't remember why. I think it was because I was watching YouTube, but like on movies, you know.
we were probably like playing like GeoFinder.
It
No,
was
no.
after you graduated.
It
was
oh,
last
it
year.
was?
Yeah, and I got Leo and you to film. Mayo, please give Carson his 100 back. And I showed it to her, and she gave it back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, that was good. But I remember I talked to her when I was there too.
Because it was
for something.
You know, it was when I was an ADRPA for your film.
An ADRP. Oh, I was like,
I was listed on the credits.
I don't even know if that's a real job. I think it was just like, hey, we're doing ADR for no witness. You want to come? I need someone to pull cables.
Yeah. Hey.
And you came.
Yeah, and I made noise.
Yeah, you made a lot of noise. But hey, that was good.
They had cookies over there? Phenomenal.
Where?
Wherever that was.
We had cookies? Oh, yeah, we did do a little bit of crafty. For those of you listening who don't know what crafty is or have not been on a film set, it's craft services. It's just food for the crew.
Yeah, the other like about a year ago, I was in New York. Have you ever heard of The Marvelous Miss Maisel on Amazon? I was walking down the street and I looked to my left. I'm in the middle of a film set for The Marvelous Miss Maisel, and I looked to the left. There's craft services. There's cameras across the street.
Did you grab a sandwich?
I was tempted to.
Okay, speaking of film sets and sandwiches, it's hilarious that I have an anecdote for this because it's so specific. But I was so right when I moved to Savannah to go to SCAD. Savannah, Georgia. I spent a year at SCAD. No big deal, whatever. Don't go there, it sucks. But no, right when I moved there, so like last August, they were in the middle of principal photography for Lady and the Tramp, the new live action one that just released on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Are you in the credits?
No, dude, I wasn't there officially. But so I kind of did that. Do you know Spielberg's story, like kind of how he got into it?
Yeah.
Like he snuck onto the Universal backlot and made friends with people.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I should try that approach.
Yeah.
So I had been on like one set at that point, like one kind of legit set. Before that, it had just been everything that I did, like personal, like whatever, just throw it together kind of things. I'd never been on a pro set before. But I was kind of walking around exploring Savannah, and there they were in the square filming. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I sat there, like, and I talked to the PAs doing lockups for like 6 hours. And it was like
6 hours.
I just hung out. And so every day after class, I would just go, because I asked the PAs, and they were like, yeah, we're here for about the rest of the week and up until like Wednesday next week. They were filming. And this scene, which is insane, like the scene was like 3 minutes in the movie.
No kidding.
3 minutes, and they filmed that scene for probably 10 days.
Wow. You know, I was talking with a advisor of mine, and we were talking about, we got on the topic of like Bollywood movies.
Yeah.
And you know, they can make a movie in 1 week over there.
I don't doubt it. I mean, but it kind of looks like it too.
Yeah, it does in a sense, but like that's how fast they
It's
churn
still
those out.
it's still impressive.
It's very impressive. But like 1 week, they've made a movie.
Yeah. And we should react to some Bollywood stuff too.
Yeah.
There's some great stuff. Yeah. But anyways, so I was on set, and so after the first day and the second day of hanging out, like I literally spent hours there. Then it'd be time to go to class, immediately go back and I hang out.
Yeah.
Because they usually
Did they care?
They're
were they
call
like,
time.
this kid, Thomas?
Well, no, I ended up making friends with a couple of the PAs. I'm friends with them on Facebook now.
Okay.
And stuff,
Did you get their number? Are they gonna hire you?
I got one of their numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It's fine. I'll get into that.
Hey, I like that shirt you got on Panavision. That's
Thank
nice.
you.
That's nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
Is that a camera or what's it?
Panavision is just like a film studio company, manufactures cameras and film stock. Okay. But anyway, I was talking to the PAs, and then he was like, "Yeah, dude, honestly, like they're doing lockups, so you couldn't really get on set. You're kind of behind the barriers that they set up for the public. So he was like, dude, honestly, if you like put a belt on, so when you're on set, every PA has like a little thing on their belt, or a grip has like a kit that they wear. He's like, dude, if you just come with your belt on,
You're good to go.
probably no one will ask questions. You could just walk right in, just act like you're doing something. So like a few days later, I like took a trip to Home Depot, got some clamps. I had walkie-talkies, so I just clipped one on.
Yeah.
Got my surveillance in. What are you doing?
I'm just wanted to stand up. My legs need to be
Oh my
stretched.
God. We'll take a break in a second. But so I just walked on, and they had like the 3 main roads blocked off, but they were filming in the alley this one day because that's where they kind of built the interior. So there's this street, and there was 3 buildings, and then like all connected kind of, and then there's a gap, and then the building continued. So in that gap, in this little alley, they had built kind of a building, but only the interior of it, and that's what they ended up using for.
The movie?
Yeah, in the
Were the dogs CGI'd?
the dogs were puppets, real dogs, and CG.
Okay.
Yeah. But what they built in that alley is actually what they ended up using for the interior of.
Did you watch the movie on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I did.
The whole thing, or just like
I
that
didn't.
clip?
I didn't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was kind of.
Corny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
You didn't. You didn't need
Lady
to
and the
remake it.
Tramp. Yeah.
I'm happy they did it because I learned a lot from
Yeah,
hanging out
yeah.
there. But I don't know. I didn't really like it. But yeah. But I think what they filmed at that interior is they made like a little. There's a scene kind of where a lady gets out from her house, and then there's like Top Dog or whatever owns this piece of the alley, so he's like trying to like mug her or something. I don't know. And
Yeah, you know
then
the dog world.
and then
It's
Tramp
ferocious.
comes in to save the day and all this stuff. And it was that scene, so they built this little area for that. But you could walk through this back alley. Ha! Didn't even work. He tried to press a button. That's the boo button, dude. So no, but
Yes,
you could
the
you could go
alley,
through the alley wasn't blocked off, so you just walk down the street, take a right down the alley, and you're like on set. Like I was like feet away from like the video village. I just found an apple box to sit on, sat down on an apple box, started observing, and then
Did you take notes?
I did not.
That's a shame.
I did not take notes. I just kind of acted like I was doing lockups and stuff like that. And no one asked a question. Like I started talking to the security guard,
Yeah.
and the security guy on this does security for Marvel films.
Really?
Yeah, he did security for like the first Avengers.
Wow.
And he did it for like the Iron Man series and stuff
That's
like
cool.
that. So that was pretty cool.
Question about SCAD.
Yeah.
I remember when you were hyping it up to me your senior year, you said that Denzel Washington came through to promote Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Yeah,
One of the most underrated films of this.
I
of the
think he
decade.
did. I never saw that.
Oh, I wondered if that was true because I really love Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
As you can see here on my computer, there's a Denzel Washington sticker.
Yeah, Carson's a diehard Denzel Washington fan.
Denzel Washington and Philip Seymour Hoffman, acting idols.
Yeah. Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman is very underrated.
Yeah, he's better than Denzel acting wise.
I think I agree.
But Denzel's just so demonstrative on the screen.
Yeah. You couldn't have either of those two. Who's your favorite actor?
If I couldn't have either of those two,
Yeah. Okay, wait. What was your favorite performance of any movie you've seen this year?
this year,
I'll tell you mine right now.
I'll tell you mine right now, and I bet they're the same.
Joaquin
Joaquin Phoenix, the
Joaquin
Joker.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie blew my mind.
great. I don't like superhero movies.
I don't either, but it wasn't a superhero
No,
movie.
and it had you rooting for the Joker.
Exactly. So and you kind of like
And I
dude,
feel what's sad is I feel
you feel
such like a normie saying that Joaquin Phoenix did the best job, but I really
I know,
do think
but
he did.
but I don't take that lightly.
Now,
Like
also
before
have
that,
another
I
one.
thought Heath Ledger, that performance, not just
Couldn't
for
be
the Joker.
topped, yeah.
I just thought that performance was one of the best performances of all time.
Also, another performance that was phenomenal this year was Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers.
I saw that like
Phenomenal.
last weekend.
Yeah, he did a great job.
amazing.
I thought
think-
he was Mr. Rogers.
I hope they both get nominated, and
Yeah.
I'd be happy if either one.
Now, my
Although I have
dad-
to say, I'm rooting for Joaquin.
Yeah, but I think Tom Hanks is gonna get it.
Probably because he's Tom Hanks.
He's Tom Hanks, and that movie's gonna be kind of out. Like It'll be old when
Joker,
the Oscars comes
Joker
around.
was a little early, but
yeah.
it does meet the requirements. It was in theaters for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So,
longer than that.
I mean,
yeah.
it'll get something. It's got to get best cinematography or something, dude.
It's got to get some best directing even. I mean, Todd
And
Phillips did amazing.
That's what blew my mind because I honestly never really heard of Tom Phillips before.
Yeah, he did the Hangover trilogy.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
blows
that's
my
what
mind.
blows your
How
mind,
do you
yeah.
go? I mean, and those are great movies, but it's
I've
a
never
whole,
seen one.
It's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
comedy versus doing something this dark and
And
dramatic.
this deep,
Yeah, and it was just and I hope it gets best score.
Yeah.
The score was
Oh, the
amazing.
score was beautiful. Yeah.
Just that cello.
Did you see that leaked video? Because that that famous Joker stare scene with Joaquin where he's dancing.
Yeah.
That's in the Bronx. Did you see that video? Someone had an apartment in that building.
Yeah,
was
and they
looking
were
out of their
kind of
window,
just there.
filming it. Just Joaquin.
Yeah, and they're like, "What? I don't know what's going on." But
yeah.
just wanna film
Apparently
this.
that place comes like this huge tourist.
Yeah, there's like videos of people now that are like, just if you go to those stairs, there's tons of people just dancing on them and stuff, which is
dressed
so
as, like,
funny.
I was in New York the other week and I saw a guy like the Times Square Mickey Mouses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This was a guy in the Joker costume. Joaquin Phoenix is not
Jesus, I like what they did with the new Joker, like costume style and makeup,
Yeah, I do too.
because it's dark, but he's like more put together.
Yeah, and it's not as cartoony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but like dude. Okay, I'm just gonna say spoilers on this.
Spoiler
'cause
alert,
I'm
spoiler
not-
alert.
I'm not trying to like avoid spoilers to talk about a movie.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, well, we should make that a button.
Yeah.
Spoiler
yeah,
alert, because we're gonna
which
talk about this a
movies?
lot.
Yeah.
So that scene, there's a couple moments when I watched that movie that was like, okay, Joaquin Phoenix, I got massive respect.
Mad respect.
Mad respect.
He's a great actor.
And you know someone's a good actor when you see them doing something on the screen which you wouldn't even do by yourself. You know, like he had a scene when he was dyeing his hair green, just dancing in his tidy whities.
Yeah.
That, like when you can do that on screen, there's hundreds of people on set.
Yeah.
There's usually like 280 people on a set like that. Hundreds. When you can strip down to your tidy whities and dance like that, dude, so much respect. And Tom Hanks does the same thing.
Yeah.
And Mr. Rogers, he's an old guy. He's
Yeah, he was
probably
swimming.
in his 60s.
Yeah.
He's swimming in a Speedo.
Yeah.
When you are that dedicated where you just completely
that-
engross yourself in the character.
I mean, that part is not really, I wouldn't think, the hardest part.
I don't think it's the hardest part, but that's
just
just
part of
when
it.
I see people being weird.
Yeah. In front of
I
that many
get-
people. And then
I get respect
not
for
only like the 100 people on the screen, but the fact that millions
Millions
are
watch
watching
it.
it. now,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, but there is a difference.
Yeah.
Because
I'll-
like I can't do public speaking, but I can talk on a vlog or do whatever.
Yeah.
And like I've made, I don't know. I mean, I don't get views on my vlogs really, but like I couldn't talk to that many people in person.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like, because I think like say 160 people or something like that is probably average.
Um,
I could not do that.
the thing with Joaquin Phoenix and what sets him apart is that it's just that, I mean, it's so cliche to say, but that like transformative factor that he
Yeah.
possesses. Like
To
in
just
the
take
Master,
on any role.
do you see The Master?
No. Oh, is that the one with Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah, Phil Hoffman,
yeah.
P.T. Anderson
And he
directed
had
it.
he had the
Amy
staring
Adams.
scene
Yeah,
where he
yeah.
was like,
couldn't blink.
that
yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's just phenomenal. What else that he's been in? He's been in Walk
Gladiator.
the Line as
Gladiator.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
you know, and I mean this dude's been around, and like this dude came from like a tragic
Yeah.
family background. You know, he's born into a cult.
Yeah.
His younger brother died of an overdose.
Yeah. This
He had to
guy's
find
gonna-
him. I mean, this dude's been.
I mean, but his
through.
experience is probably what he pulls from.
yeah,
His acting.
yeah.
So
I
that's
don't know
probably
if he's
part
a
of
method
what
actor,
makes.
but yeah,
I don't think he is because I watched a couple interviews, and he was just people were talking about like
yeah.
people were
and they asked
comparing him to
about
Heath Ledger.
method acting. He said, "I don't even know what that is."
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
just-
"Come on, Joaquin,
Yeah.
come on, stop
Yeah.
teasing me."
Yeah. No, I think he just kind of takes it on more like practically. I think.
Yeah, he does. And he
Just
said,
like-
"I don't even know why
it's just
Joker
a
was so
line.
dark. I had fun filming it."
Yeah, and it looked like a fun set.
Yeah,
Like the art does not like the.
yeah, and apparently him and Todd Phillips like got along great.
Yeah.
but the most
And-
beautiful scene is the tear.
At the beginning, the opening shot
Beautiful.
with the makeup.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and that wasn't even scripted.
Yeah. He just got himself in there.
Yeah,
Where
he
he's
just
like,
because
here-
Todd Phillips was, this is his first movie where he actually got the score before they started filming.
Yeah.
So in that scene, they played the score.
Yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix just got into character. I think that was like the third take they said.
Really?
Yeah, and the first two they didn't play it.
Wow.
And then he was like, "All right, let's just play the score. Let's get everyone in the mood." And then he just found that, and the tear just kind of ran down the makeup.
Yeah.
Did the smile thing, and that was a great start to the movie.
Yeah.
Because from that, it just jumps right into that fun little happy music when he's
Yeah.
spinning the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that movie 3 times in theaters.
3?
3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm gonna buy it when it comes out.
Yeah, it's great.
'Cause-
I love that. I love that part where after that first like chase scene where he's the store clown with the sign and they break it and they beat him up and like he's lying there and it's fading out and he shoots
squirts
the
the
water.
thing?
Yeah.
That's great because later, I mean, that just kind of sets you up for the whole thing. That
Yeah.
later, when he says like, "This whole time I thought my life was a tragedy, but turns out it's
Yeah.
nothing but a comedy."
Yeah.
That kind of sets
Exactly.
him up because
Yeah.
even in times like that, he's just like
Or like the joke, like what are you laughing at? You wouldn't understand.
at the end, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that's a movie where like I want more,
Yeah.
but
They're doing it too.
really,
I don't know if I like that though.
I
I
don't-
feel like
it stands alone
Yeah.
so well.
exactly.
But I just want more Joaquin Phoenix. You know?
yeah, as the Joker. But
But-
it's like, how is it going to be a 2?
But I completely understand. Well, I think the 2 would probably have more Batman in it
You think?
because there's.
Like they want him to become the Joker.
Yeah, well, dude, okay, that was the craziest part of the movie when you could tell he really became the Joker
Yeah.
after the talk show.
Yeah.
When he
In the streets?
after the car wreck, when he's standing on the hood of the car and he wipes the blood from his
Yeah.
lips, dude, that's when you could tell he was really the Joker.
Yeah. Now, some people have like the theory that one of the people, like the clowns, just is inspired from Joaquin Phoenix, like the madness of the streets.
Yeah.
Like Joaquin Phoenix doesn't actually become the Joker who like fights Batman
Oh.
because he's so much older than Batman. Because
Yeah,
he talks to
yeah.
Batman and everything. So it's
I don't
like
know.
somebody's just inspired by his antics that they become the Joker.
Yeah. I mean,
That was
how old
crazy when he
he's
talked.
probably in his 30s in that movie, right? Is the
Probably.
character.
Yeah. The character.
In Batman.
Do you think he's Bruce Wayne's dad or son?
Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker
Yeah, but
in that movie. Do you think like he is the son of?
no.
No, I don't either.
No. I don't think they were trying to hide anything there
Yeah.
with like him like having visions and stuff like that, like with the whole thing with the
yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Which that was there's so many mind blowing
I
moments
know,
in that movie,
yeah.
dude, where you're watching it and you're like, what the fuck? But
That was a great movie.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of movies, I saw a movie
That would make my top 10 of the 2010s
Yeah.
for sure.
I would put The Irishman in there too. Well, I don't know.
haven't
There's
seen it.
just so
I need
many
to watch
movies.
it.
There's just so many movies. I feel like you can't be putting all these
Yeah.
current movies in a top 10 over 10 years. It's not just,
Right. But I mean,
The
some,
Master's
some
in
of it,
mine.
some of them deserve it.
yeah.
Like for me, you know, you'd have. I mean, I think even The Dark Knight was in the last 10 years.
I think it might have
I think it was 2011.
Wasn't Wolf of Wall Street in the last 10 years?
That's on my list.
It's not, it was in 2014, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
24. Because that was the same year as Interstellar, which is
Okay,
also
yeah.
on my list.
Yeah. great
Interstellar,
movie.
Wolf of Wall Street, Theory of Everything, Joker,
The Master's got to be in there, bro. Sorry.
Master.
I saw a movie yesterday. I don't remember. A few
The
days
movie
ago.
yesterday? Because that
It's
sucked.
called Dark. I saw. It's called Dark Waters with Mark Ruffalo
Okay.
and Anne Hathaway. Phenomenal picture. Very eye opening. It was about. So I
I think
thought.
I've seen a promo for that.
Yeah, it was great. Great. It's all based on a true story. Like this company DuPont, which is a real company.
DuPont. Yeah.
Yeah. They create like during the Manhattan Project in the 40s, the U.S. government found like this water repellent like kind of thing they put on tanks to prevent it from weathering and stuff. And people who found this out were like, well, let's bring this to every American home. And like they put it on like pots and pans so like they wouldn't stick. And it was like it was called Jesus, forget the name.
I don't know.
It was called Teflon. Yeah, Teflon is the name of the stuff. So it was like this brand new invention. Everybody's like going crazy over it. But when they made it, they knew it had all these terrible side effects. And like ladies who are working on like the manufacturing of it, there was this chemical that was poisonous, and like ladies who were working on it, like their babies came out like deformed
Oh,
and all this stuff. It was like this terrible, terrible side effects that it was having. It was killing people,
yeah.
all this stuff. And this lawyer found out about it from this farmer whose cows had been exposed to this chemical because they were pouring it in this river. And he went on this whole like manhunt of reading all these papers and finding out all that it was doing. And Teflon is in 99% of every living being right now.
Really?
And that's why, like, some people think that's why all these cancers are happening.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's crazy.
It's called Dark Waters?
Dark Waters. It's out right now. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I don't go to the theater as much as I used to.
I do.
I need to make myself do that.
You got to
Although,
go to the theater.
I'll tell you this.
The cinema.
This cinema. That's another one that's like film and picture. I'd never say cinema.
Do you go to Angelica Film Center?
No.
Very nice facilities.
Yeah. I usually just go to Cinemark.
Yeah.
I can't stand AMC. Because they got those dumbass drink machines where it all comes out of the same faucet and Sprite never tastes good.
Well, you know, let me just tell you something. If you just like let the Sprite go, just hold it.
I do, but
Really?
it's like it's not mixed properly or something. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like like there's too much.
Are you
like,
talking about like those red, like futuristic looking Coke machines like Five Guys have?
Yeah, where it's like the touch screens and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I hate those, dude. I just like.
I don't
Get
mind them.
them
I thought
regular.
it would be amazing to have one of those in my house.
Okay, yeah, like that I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be a
it's
pain
like-
in the ass to refill it. I don't know if you've ever had
Yeah,
to.
and my dad and I were talking about it. It's like, you know, wouldn't, because like those things are meant to serve 50 to 100 people a day. If you're only
Probably
using it-
more.
Yeah, if you're only using it once, wouldn't all the syrups go bad really quick?
Probably. I mean, I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't a
This isn't.
this isn't a soda syrup.
Well, Thomas, I think we take
podcast.
a 5-minute break.
Yeah, let's take a little break.
Play some elevator music. And we're back.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Get it.
Give me that.
all right. Hey, that reminds me of this one time
That's Coca-Cola.
I worked on a Coca-Cola commercial.
Original taste.
At SCAD, they did this. They did this kind of like it was hosted by like Olivia Wilde.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I didn't meet her,
That's a shame.
but
Olivia Wilde.
basically you write a script, you submit it to the Coca-Cola Regal competition. If they like your script, they'll give you $15,000 to make it.
Really?
And so a SCAD student, they liked the script, and so they give $15,000 to like probably 6 different productions.
Yeah.
And SCAD was one of them. And then you compete those productions, you submit, and then whichever one they like the most will play on a Regal screen for like 6 months before the movie starts.
Yeah.
So it's like, you walk in and the person's like, I'm seeing a movie. I should get a Coke. Where's my friends? And they're smiling.
Yeah.
And then
Or that classic
they
one
s-
at like Cinemark where the popcorn goes. And the
yeah,
Coke- yeah.
they're doing those product shots and stuff. But yeah, I got the opportunity to work on that, and it's okay. This is actually it's funny how I got on that. Dude, I was fighting tooth and nail. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's tooth and nail.
I was like nail and tooth. I was fighting tooth and nail to get on this because my friend Maddie was like, "Hey, there's this Coca-Cola thing going on, like a commercial. You should try to get on it. I'll put your name in." Because I'd never worked with these G&E guys before. Do you know what G&E is?
Genie?
G&E,
No.
grip and electric,
Yeah, no.
lighting.
I know what
rigging.
GE is, General Electric.
Yeah, no, this is grip and electric.
Okay. Similar.
So lighting and rigging, which I had done a lot of before, but not to this extent. And so the guys I was working with were very good. They're pretty pro. So I was pretty behind. I thought I was prepared. Turns out I was wildly underprepared. But anyways, how I managed to get on that, my friend Jay, I kind of brought her on set with me because she was like looking to get on set and stuff like this. And I was like, hey, I'm on sets here. Just come on, grip with me and stuff like that. And then my friend Maddie ended up recommending us both. But the key grip, I think, it was the key grip, wanted an all-female team because of girl power. Oh, yeah. Play it. Wanted an all-female team
Yeah.
because of like girl power or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. But basically I was like, I texted her. I got the number from Jay because Jay was like, well, why aren't you on this? Because like you're the whole reason I got this. And I was like, well, they said they wanted an all-girl team. And then I texted her and I was like, "Hey, this is Thomas. Hold on, let me see what I said because I basically just assumed I was in, and I was like, "Hey, I've got my surveillance. If I need to bring it." They're like, "No." I mean, I wasn't officially on it. I just kind of acted like I was on it.
Yeah.
And then I was.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of showed up, and I managed to get my name on the call sheet. And I showed up, dude. I was so underprepared, but I learned so much. Most important thing I learned: if you're directing and there are assholes on your set, it doesn't matter how important their job is, kick them off.
Yeah.
It ruins morale.
Yeah, that's what
because
Jerry Seinfeld does.
That shoot sucked because of them.
Yeah.
Like, not even other departments were affected by it. Like,
a lot of people do that actually. In Seinfeld, the 90s show, my favorite TV show, Jerry Seinfeld would kick you off, no matter how big of a role, director. If you brought bad energy, you were gone.
It ruins the product.
Because it ruins the art. Yeah.
Yeah. And these people are already like, no one got paid. You know, we're all there just giving our time to this. We're all learning.
Yeah.
And these people are being assholes because I don't know what something is, or he's not communicating properly, like which way to point the light. And so, that was just a terrible experience. Luckily, I was friends with the first AD, and so like finally they called lunch, and I just ate with her.
I think the viewers would like to hear some of the comments on the YouTube video.
On the SCAD one? Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. We're gonna watch it.
Okay.
SCAD.
Before we start, I just want to read Martin Moore's comment. It says, "Good clip. Period. Tab. But average. Period."
That was probably someone else that competed that didn't win, because our commercial actually did end up winning, and the winners get it to play on the screen for 6 months.
Yeah.
And they get a red package. They get a red camera with like 4 Zeiss lenses.
Wow.
And so it was a pretty big prize. I mean, that's literally worth like nearly $100,000.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So who gets that? The main guy.
The producer and the director got it. So the two guys, they split it. But I mean, that some shoots you can get away with being an asshole. You're just like, whatever, I don't care. But the one place you're never gonna get away with that is on a night shoot.
Yeah, it makes
People are there all. That shoot was from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Was that the one? Wait, didn't you have to shoot for 24 hours one time?
Yeah, but that wasn't one set. That was just because I overcommitted. And I was like, hey, I'm working on this one. And then I was like, yeah, I'll work on that one. And then I basically worked one set. The second I got off of that, I drove 30 minutes away to get to another set. So I worked 2 12-hour days back to back. I was dead. Both as a grip.
No kidding.
Which is probably the most physical labor on set.
Yeah.
So, like, directing, I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
But, dude, that much physical labor, I'm not, like, a strong guy. I'm not.
Well, neither am I.
And I've gotten a lot weaker since I've stopped gripping. But
what can you do? What can you do?
Probably go to the gym, but, like, I'm not doing that shit. Dude, I'm not a workout junkie. Oh, it's off. Hold on. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, so let's take a look at the commercial. See what it turned out to be.
Please, let's do that.
I'm Olivia Wilde.
Oh. Hold up. What you doing? You muting your mic?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because. I'm back now. All right. All right. Here we're going to watch Coca-Cola, Regal Films, Choose Happy.
Press F for you because you don't like how I make it widescreen. All right. Let's see.
Olivia Wilde. You didn't get to meet her? Did you see her?
No, she wasn't there. They just had some Coca-Cola reps there, like making sure we were.
So this was filmed at a different location.
Yeah, we weren't there filming that. That was probably filmed at with like legit Coke people.
Yeah.
I'm Olivia Wilde, director of Booksmart. I'm excited to join Coca-Cola Regal Films in giving a voice to young filmmakers.
I'm Devin. I'm Shane. We're from SCAD.
Yeah, so those are the two guys that split the prize.
Okay.
So
did you know them?
Yeah, Shane.
Did you get one of those shirts?
I did actually, but I mean they kind of ran out of all the mediums, so I ended up having to get like a large. So I just cut the sleeves off of it. Kind of a douchey thing to do, but like I don't wear it out because it's too big.
Yeah.
and like you're kind of like the next day, everyone was like wearing their shirts. You're like, yeah, bitch, I worked on that shit.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I did it. They gave me the best part was they gave you socks with Cokes on them.
That's cute.
Yeah, and
You
I was
still
like,
have those?
I was like, I wonder how many Cokes they're gonna have on set for Crafty.
Did they?
They had so many.
Really?
I was like, I literally asked the first AD because she was like a really good friend of mine. I was like, hey, just so you know, if I'm gonna work on this Coke commercial, I need a picture of me drinking Coke working on a Coke commercial. So I got it. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I think she never sent it to me.
That's a shame.
I know. I should ask for that. She probably deleted it.
Let's watch it.
But yeah, here we go.
Enjoy our film.
That Steadicam operator was so good.
Yeah, this is really good.
So I was a lighting technician on this.
So all of those are just college students, huh?
Yeah, those are all SCAD students.
Wow.
And funny story, in the background, like, let's see. When you see the movie posters
Yeah.
in the background, like, let's see here. Where is it?
I think it's right here. Coming up.
I think it's this reverse shot.
Yeah. Where he sees the friends.
Yeah. Right there, these background posters
Yeah.
are actually movie posters for SCAD projects.
Oh, really?
So they're senior thesis
Oh, that's
films.
cool.
Yeah, so they just, because you can't show, like, you obviously can't put, like,
Yeah.
whatever movies in theater, you can't show that poster.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, so those are just little SCAD student film posters there.
Where was this shot in a cinema?
Yeah, this was shot in the lobby. This was shot at, like, a Regal cinema.
Did they have to close it down?
No, actually. We filmed super late. Because when we got there at 9, so we're setting up. There's people literally in movie theaters we couldn't go into.
Oh, really?
So, obviously at a certain point, there's no one there at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
or 4 a.m. But yeah, since we filmed overnight, they didn't have to shut anything down. But, I mean, it was a big production. I think it was like 85 people worked on that.
Dang.
And I mean, that's bigger than anything I've worked on. This guy's name is Jack. I had a couple classes with him, worked with him on a couple sets. During this shot, I was over here on this side. They had a black flag. See this shadow on this guy's face?
Yeah.
That's negative fill. So they had a black flag because they had a light coming from over here, a big like kind of China lantern looking
Yeah.
thing on a Menace arm, which is just like a big 15-foot piece of pipe that they strapped like 3 lights to with like big things. So that's the light source for that. Really saw. And then they had negative fill. So I'm standing behind that flag over there. All these extras go, and it's pretty.
So did y'all get free popcorn, too?
No, dude, you got in so much trouble if you touch those cups that they're holding, because apparently like they don't make those cups; those are just for like advertising.
Oh, wow.
And each cup was like I think $100.
No kidding.
Yeah,
But it's paper.
yeah. You had to. Well, I don't know if it's that they were expensive or if it's
They had
that
a limited
Coke gave them those and that's what we got.
It's
but-
probably that.
Probably that, but same.
But that is crazy. Because,
same-
yeah, they don't sell those like that.
No, you
Coca-Cola.
don't ever get just a red
And
cup
there's
that says Coca-Cola.
And they're
on
not
it.
going to give you a paper cup for Coke Zero.
No,
Like, it's going to
No.
say Regal and
Yeah.
it's a different beverage.
it's gonna have whatever movie's popular. Like you get the Avengers cups or whatever,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
stuff like that. It doesn't look good. They also don't sell that size in movie theaters. It's a large, extra large, or an extra extra large.
So it appears on the screen.
Yeah, but even the popcorn things, dude. Like, see how perfectly crisp they are.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch those.
Was that glued in there?
What? The paper?
Yeah.
Those were printed. That was the same deal with those.
Okay.
Those were provided. But the art team on this.
Yeah.
So you see the. Let's see, like on the counter back here. All right, this is probably a good shot.
That's a really cool movie theater wherever it is.
Yeah, it is really nice. Okay, so you see all this countertop, the red,
Yeah.
purple, yellow?
Yeah.
Even this green up here.
Yeah.
None of that's that color.
Oh, really?
They had this like paper that kind of looks like texture, like that.
Yeah.
That not like that, but like
I know what you're talking about.
it's
Yeah.
paper, but that looks
Yeah.
like paint.
Yeah.
And they stuck that stuff on this entire counter and on the wall over here.
Wow.
And they basically, it looks like they repainted it in like 45 minutes. It was insane. That art team
Yeah,
was
great.
amazing. Yeah, I really wish like Chloe would have the opportunity to like work on something like that. You know, like she would
have
love
the
it.
resources. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean their art budget was probably insane. I mean, $15,000, believe it or not, is very low budget.
Yeah, even for 40. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's a 30-second thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, then it was a 12-hour day and 1 6-hour day.
That was it. That's all it took to film this.
Yeah. But I mean, it was hell. It was hell. I wasn't there the second day for this outside stuff.
Yeah.
But you can see why this was only 6 hours, because there's only that shot, that shot, and that's it.
Yeah.
2 shots. 6 hours for 2 shots.
Dang. That's wild.
Yeah. But like for this, there was so much light. We had a light over on this side. Kind of just diffused lighting up the whole thing. Same for over here. So there's that kind of edge lighting over there. And I just used the practicals. But even these up here, we replaced those.
Wow.
So we had to get like a gigantic ladder. And under here, see like right there and right there, those were quasars. So this hat I'm wearing, it's a quasar. It's basically a light that looks like a fluorescent tube.
Oh.
And we strapped those underneath because you could control the intensity of it and stuff like that. So the lights that they had under there weren't very intense, so I needed to kind of boost it. But yeah, I mean,
It's crazy all for
like,
one shot.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
But I hated being there.
Yeah.
I needed to leave immediately. Like literally. So I wasn't needed the second day, and they had vans rolling out at 5 p.m. so we could sleep, right? I couldn't even wait that long because I didn't want to sit in a fucking hotel room with these people. I got an Uber from Charleston, South Carolina to Savannah. That's a 2.5-hour drive.
No kidding.
I paid $200 so I could not be with those people for a second longer. And I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening.
That was in South
Gray.
Carolina?
Gray. I hope you're listening, Gray and Harrison, you piece of shit.
That was in South Carolina?
Yeah, we drove 2.5 hours up there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You got an Uber?
Dude.
Some poor guy had to drive back.
It was a woman. It was a woman, dude. We got to know each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's funny because I just had a little conversation. I was like, yeah, just basically explained what happened and all this stuff and what I was up to. And she was like, well, that's super cool. And then I passed out and I woke up in Savannah.
Really?
I was so tired. I'd never been that tired in my life.
You fell asleep in her car.
Yeah, because this is a 2.5-hour drive. Dude, no way am I not falling asleep. It's a car ride. Delicious. Well, we're kind of bring the show to an end here. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? We got time.
Oh, sorry.
What is that?
It was just a song.
Okay. That didn't seem accidental.
It was on accident.
Considering you pressed play and then looked into my eyes and let it play for 5 seconds.
I just wanted to find this real quick, if we could. Let me just.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I'm looking for something.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. Yeah. So
Bless me.
that commercial. Actually, let's look at comments for that. Actually, I'm very curious. Never read the comments.
I'm Olivia Wilde.
Let's see. I love the fresh 50s, but modernized glow, and the music is amazing. This one's my favorite. The score, also great message and mood throughout. There's no message in that.
Yeah,
It's a guy getting. He has a rain cloud over his head. Walks in, drinks a Coke, turns to
He's happy.
sunshine,
Yeah.
sees his friends, watches a movie. There's no message.
Come on,
The
fam.
message is, "Hey, drink Coke." That's the message.
Dude, that's the message.
Wow, those are some crazy cool shots.
Crazy cool. Not just cool, but crazy.
Yeah, no, but that
cool.
Steadicam operator was super good because there's a shot right here
I
at
found
the
what I
beginning.
needed.
Like, do you see this shot right here? What is this? Ooh. Remember that? That was the 3rd grader that took that picture, dude.
Sure was. It sure was.
Let's talk about that. So this one day we go on a field trip to this elementary school because our class is going to educate the youth on cameras and photography. That's a great picture. I'm proud of
That's
that.
a good picture.
We're going to educate the youth on photography and, basic concepts and stuff like that.
Stevenson Elementary.
And
Shout out.
Some of you guys may not have ever seen me. If you haven't, I have a abnormally large Adam's apple. And every kid that came to my table had some comment about it, right? I mean, it's not like a big, like a gigantic, like eyesore or anything like that. It's just like it sticks out more than most people. And so, couple rounds later, because it's like groups of 5 kids coming to each table and they rotate. So like
Yeah,
we're over
just,
here,
you know,
we're talking
talking
about
about
I think
exposure,
shutter speed or
yeah.
something like that. I don't know, or composition. And finally, this one kid comes up and he's like, "What's that thing on your throat?" And at this point, dude, I had enough. I told this kid is in 3rd grade. Was it 2nd or 3rd grade?
2nd.
Oh, good. Even better. I told this 2nd grade kid, I said, "Oh, it's throat cancer."
So messed up on so many different levels.
It's throat cancer. And he goes, "Oh." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's okay. Like, everyone gets it."
That's so not good. That is not good.
You'll probably get it someday, too. Your dad probably has it. And Mayo is standing right over me. And she has tears coming out of her eyes, dude. Obviously, I wouldn't have said that if, like, their teacher was there.
Yeah.
But since Mayo is there, dude, oh my God. It was one of my proudest moments, scaring the life out of a 2nd grader. And obviously, like, there's him. There was him there, but there was also 4 other kids.
Yeah.
So I don't
That
know.
was an
if
on-running joke for the rest of the year.
yeah. Say, "Hey, Thomas, but how's your throat cancer?" Christ.
You
Yeah.
know they can go in and do surgery and they can shave that down.
I don't want that, though.
I'm not saying you
'Cause
would.
then-
I'm just
then I-
saying that
then I
like,
would seem
technology has
insecure
advanced.
about it.
No, I
right?
don't think you got to be insecure about it.
Because I think, I don't know, this might be a stupid opinion. I think cosmetic surgery is like 90% for insecurity.
Fair.
Fair?
Maybe, yeah. Now, I mean, not,
There's exceptions.
I'm
Like
gonna-
cosmetic surgery, like if you're a burn victim,
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
is
yeah.
not the same. But like if you got like a nose job,
like Michael Jackson.
has never been life-threatening.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. That he didn't need to do that.
No,
But you're a big Michael Jackson fan.
I am, but not for the music and his music videos, but nothing else. And his
You're a fan of
performances.
his work with his children.
No, I'm not.
I've always been a really big Michael Jackson fan, but I never knew he did music.
Okay, Anthony Jeselnik. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled one day because of this podcast.
Yeah, that's why.
It's okay. I'll turn all these into sound bites. We've only got 8 buttons.
Yeah, we only do.
Sips his Coke.
You really can't beat Coca-Cola.
You can. Easy. With Dr. Pepper.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Totally false.
Dr. Pepper is 1,000 times better.
No, it's not. That's totally false.
Coca-Cola is like drinking acid.
Now that is true. It's
If you
it
don't
can-
brush your teeth after you drink it,
Yeah.
like you're gonna get like 8 cavities in 30 minutes.
but Dr.
know.
Pepper isn't.
However,
Dr. Pepper isn't
Coca-Cola,
as strong carbonation wise.
yeah, Coca-Cola will give you. It's got more caffeine in it, I think. Like Coca-Cola, like if you're like the only 2 drinks in the entire world were Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper would be like your relaxing drink, like your whiskey in the evening type of thing. Coca-Cola would have you like tying knots with your eyes. Like,
Well, the thing is, what is the flavor of Coke? It's like it's not caramel or caramel.
that's Dr. Pepper. It's more caramelly.
Yeah, but like, what is Coke?
It's just Coke.
It doesn't have a flavor. Like
It's
they made their own
just-
flavor.
It's just Coke. It's cola. Yeah, they did kind of pioneered that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But anyways, guys, I'm sorry about this.
Sorry, you just wasted.
Yeah.
If you even made
No
it
one's
to this
even
long,
listening
yeah.
right now.
No, they've already.
No one's even listening. It's kind of it's just our first podcast, so we're kind of getting into the groove of things.
Yeah, our
we're
next one we're gonna try and have a bit more of a topic in line.
more prepared. Gotta make the mistakes though. Gotta get that out of the way.
Yeah, it's imperative. One day when we have 100,000 followers, and we're gonna come back to this episode and we're gonna laugh.
Yeah, we'll react to an hour and a half of content. The longest react video.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure having you with us today.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of the show. Come back next week for an episode 2. We're going to try to do these weekly, but
Who knows?
I'm going to say no promises. Although we got a break coming up soon, and I'm off work for a couple weeks. So.
And I'm off school for a couple of weeks.
So we could probably pre-record a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening.
It was a pleasure.
If you're even listening right now. Next episode, gonna be a lot better. Less tangents. Carson's typing. Anyways, guys, thank you all for listening. It's been a pleasure. Carson, any parting words?